only gonna get through a handful of books this week because I just cannot blow through sci-fi fantasy. It requires too much brain power. It's very heavy and emotional. I find myself like pausing and needing to like sit with the information that I'm given and kind of like work through it through my brain. Like I just need to step back more often than with something like a thriller or a horror or a romance. Like those I can just eat up back to back to back to back because it's so straightforward, I guess. I'm here trying to recreate the cover of The Weight of Blood with my own spin. I do not have a white dress or a prom sash. So I'm trying to work with what I had. I had stuff that worked better, like I had an actual tiara and a sash for my 30th birthday, but I lost those in the move. I have no clue where they are. I think I kept the tiara, but like where? I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna work with what I have, but this is the inspiration and this is the process of me trying to make that happen. So I'm mostly gonna be editing the photos that I capture to make it look right because I want to have the dark background. I'm probably going to go with sepia tones instead of black and white exactly. Yeah, just mostly trying to get the vibe of the original, but not an exact replica because I am going to put it on my Instagram post and I want that to look, you know, like it matches the rest of the stuff that I do. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Hopefully it looks nice. This is the second time I've done this. I skipped the Instagram challenge last year, so it's nice to be doing it again. And now we're doing this one, and this is how this year's has turned out. And that I'm doing with the photos is I'm looking at the original, and then I'm just trying to, you know, make small adjustments to get as close to that as I can. Good morning. Okay, so yesterday didn't go quite as planned. I only got like 10% into War Girls, and then after dinner we ended up watching New Amsterdam with my family. I really enjoyed that show, and it was super fitting because we ended up getting to the episode where they're dealing with systemic racism, which was a interesting conversation to see in the show. Anyway, after that I ended up on TikTok for way too long and slept in a little bit today. I've continued War Girls this morning. Haven't gotten too far into it. I will say right off the bat, it does seem like it's very well done. We're being introduced to stuff. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of interest. There's all of these mechanisms and mechanics and things that are happening. I do feel like some of it has gone over my head. That tends to happen in books like this, especially in the beginning, but I'm still kind of invested. Unfortunately though, it's hard for me to read this because it is very war focused. We have gotten some commentary on children's soldiers, which has just been introduced, and I'm struggling, like emotionally, I am struggling to get through this. I do not know if this is the right time for me to read such a, you know, heavy, intense, war-based fantasy sci-fi book. So I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna try and push through a little bit more. I do think it's like really well done and it is interesting regardless of that kind of topics not being something that I'm typically into. Okay, so I am continuing with War Girls, and I will say so much is going on. It's hard for me to really feel connected with the characters, so I kind of feel so-so about things, which is kind of a bummer. But I mean, it's still interesting and I still kind of want to know what's going on, so hopefully I'll be able to finish this soon and start the next book for the day. Okay, hello, hi. Some time has passed and I did manage to finish War Girls by Tochi Anabuchi, and towards the end I did start getting a little bit more interested in the book, but in general I struggled with this. Not only was the topic really hard, I feel like the approach wasn't, like, I just didn't connect with the characters as much as I wanted to, which is upsetting because I do feel like it was really well done. I liked the history that was being brought into it. I liked the culture that we were seeing, but I just didn't connect. And so yeah, it was hard to get through. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to continue with the series. I struggle with sci-fi in general, so I guess it's not a surprise. But yeah, I just didn't connect. Now, I did start and get a good chunk through The Bones of Ruin by Sarah Rogley, and I am really into this one. Like, I'm super into it. I'm connecting with the characters. There's still a lot going on, but I'm invested, I'm interested, I'm having a good time. We do still have a lot going on in here. There's several characters that we're dealing with, but for the most part, it's just one main character. It's easy for me to follow her along. Everybody else that is introduced is kind of just a bonus. And I am very interested in understanding what is going on. It's not like this whole big war thing. It's more of a personal mystery that has more to it, because I think there's supposed to be like an end of the world sort of plot that's going on as well. I'm excited. I will probably continue with the next in the series, hopefully, because I'm currently listening to this on Scribd. Hopefully the second book is available there, because I think I might just jump into the next one once I finish it. Hello, editing me here. I look like a turtle, don't hate. But I did come in to say that the Bones of Ruin sequel is not out yet. I have pre-ordered it, but it's not coming out until later this year, so not going to be here for the vlog. And I, in the vlog, don't actually realize it. I didn't realize it until after the fact, so context. Instead of moving on to the next, because yeah, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. Here for it. Oh, I also need to check if I've completed any of the Blackathon. You guys, I am a mess this week. I was so focused on finishing last week's video that, like, I started this late, I haven't read much, we're not even updating on Blackathon. Like, I'm a mess. But yeah, I think the next time I give you an update, hopefully this will be done, and we'll go over what I need to do for Blackathon. Hello, hi, good morning. Okay, so as promised, a time to do a update on all of the Blackathon prompts that I'm going to be trying to complete. So for Hatshepsut, so for Hatshepsut, God, I'm so bad at this. For Hatshepsut, I only have one prompt left, and that is the bonus group book, She Would Be King, which is available on Scribd. And since I have deleted and reinstalled Scribd, I haven't been having the issues that I had before, so hopefully we'll be completing that this week. Then for Granny Nanny, I have two prompts left. So a charming protagonist who is spiritual or has fantastical abilities. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the undertakings for that one. And then the second one is the bonus group book, Riot Baby, which I actually think might be my next read. And then the last one we have from Ocean, which this one remaining is a book with strong aquatic themes or water magic. And if you saw last week's vlog, I ended up getting a little mini book haul. I got Flower for the Sea, which is what I'm planning on reading for that one. This one is a novella physical read, so I may or may not read that while reading other stuff. I don't know, we'll see. I might wait until the weekend so that I can just read it all in one go easily. The words are pretty big, so I actually feel like this will be a quick read. As for where I'm at right now, I did finish War Girls yesterday, and I started The Bones of Ruin, which I'm really enjoying way more than I did War Girls, which I feel really bad about, because honestly, I just wanted to like this more than I did, but like it's not as people focused as I needed it to be, and it was just too big of a scale. Versus this, even though towards the end a lot was happening and it was a little bit hard to keep up, for the most part it was very people focused, and it was easier for me to differentiate the characters and to invest in the characters and to care about them, and just in general this was a lot easier for me to get behind. So I finished it this morning. Absolutely enjoyed it. Went to go try and find the audio for the sequel, and it's not available. So for now, I think the smart thing to do would be to read one of my group reads for Blackathon. So I'm gonna go with Riot Baby. This one's short. I am nervous because I did struggle with War Girls so much, and I hear that this one also has a lot of really good commentary, but there's so much packed into it that it could be a little bit hard to follow. So I imagine this might be a book that I'm gonna have to read more than once to really get everything from it. But hopefully I still enjoy it on the first go. Hopefully we're gonna enjoy this, and I'll get back to you once I get into it. I did finish Riot Baby yesterday. I liked it more than I liked War Girls. It was easier for me to connect and get into it, but I still wasn't as invested as I would like. I really like Tony Onibuchi's writing, but I don't connect as much as I want. Like, I like the message and the themes, and even the writing of this one was nice. It had this weird lyrical disconnected way of writing about the things that were going on, which was interesting. But yeah, I just didn't care as much as I wanted to. So that sucks. But it is nice. I am now reading The Good Luck Girls. Don't know the author, I apologize. I'll let you know later. And I'm loving it. Like, I am in this one. So yeah, it's basically a bunch of, I guess, prostitutes who are on the run and are wanted, and it's them trying to find freedom pretty much in this kind of shitty circumstances that they're in. And it's like family and all of that stuff. It's really good. So that's what I'm reading. I'm gonna go back to that. Hopefully I don't slip on ice. There's like different areas that are like totally iced over. I'm like hot now, so I don't need my gloves. Anyway, I'm getting a good walk, trying this again. So I got all the way to my destination only to realize I don't have any money, so I can't pay for the thing that I came here for because I lost my wallet. I don't know if I said that. I typically don't lose stuff. Now I'm going through the process of replacing everything. Trying not to let this get to me, but this sucks. Hi, hello. So I have just got back from walking to go drop off my ID replacement paperwork. Yesterday I did finish Riot Baby by Tochi Onibuchi. This does mean that I have marked off one more thing off of Granny Nanny for Blackathon, which means that I have one more book for each tier to complete each of them. So gotta get to it. That being said, completely going off script, I am reading The Good Luck Girls by Charlotte Nicole Davis. And this is technically a Besties TBR book. So I'm going to be giving more thoughts and stuff for the Besties, but I'm kind of bummed because I'm actually really enjoying this, and I'm probably going to continue with the next one right after, which I'll probably save for the Besties as well. But for you guys, I am enjoying it. I like the found friends family aspect, the vigilante, it's the people. Like, I'm enjoying being with the group. I care about the group, and yeah, I'm really interested in seeing how this goes. So hopefully we're gonna finish this today. And fortunately, I'm really excited that I'm finally going to be able to continue the second book in this series, The Undertakers by Nicole Glover, because I ended up reading The Conductors last month and loved it, and I wanted to read it immediately, but I decided that I would save it for this month. So after I finish this is going to be the next one that I tackle. Hello, good morning. It is currently Sunday. It is the last day of this week's reading. I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish Blackathon this week. It's okay, technically we have another week, but like, I don't know. Anyway, I just finished The Good Luck Girls, which I loved. I got a little bit teary-eyed at the end. It is a debut novel. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I decided to start The Undertakers by Nicole Glover. This is the second in the series, and I'm enjoying it so much so far. Basically, we have our magical team who helps people basically get their freedom. There's a lot of different elements that we get from it. The last one was a big mystery. I guess technically this one is supposed to be as well, but you know, we're hearing some intertwining of stories, so that's fun. And yeah, I really enjoy this series, and I really hope that we get more books in the future, because I feel like each book, like it ends on its own, right? So you don't have to continue the series, but I just really love the characters and the dynamics and all of that. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited to continue with this one. Hi, hello, it is nighttime me, and I have not finished The Undertakers. I listened to a little bit more of it after we spoke last. I am enjoying it, but I ended up getting distracted by other things. I ended up getting a phone wallet so I can have my stuff with my phone, so I can utilize Find Me. I ended up getting those like tile tags for my planner and for my keychain. I dealt with updating my credit card information on Barnes & Noble, and I have to do Waterstones as well. I'm like updating everything. And so I did not. I wasn't in the mood, and I didn't. So this week was kind of a fail. I did finish 4 books, which does mean that I have not completed a single thing for Blackathon. I do have one more week. I was gonna kind of take it easy next week. Instead of doing a reading vlog, I'm probably just gonna do a wrap up of the books that I read, and then just a general thoughts, conclusions on the whole entire month. I am tired though. Like, I'm worn out. Thank goodness tomorrow is a holiday, so I'll be able to edit this video, not have to stress out about work, and hopefully finish the last 3 books that I need to, and possibly do a couple of extras. I'm sad because there was a bunch of additional stuff that I wanted to read next week, and I don't think, like, that's not gonna be the thing. It's just not. I have too much adulting stuff that I need to do, and I cannot be worried about that. I read so much last week that I can't even be mad at it. But yeah, I hope you had fun. I did enjoy this for the most part. I found 2 series that I'm super excited about continuing, and that I want to get more of the books. So I feel like it was a success overall. I really enjoyed the conversations that were to be had in both of the Tochi Onibuchi books, even though they kind of didn't connect with me as much as I would have liked. But I think those are all of my updates. I hope you are enjoying whatever you're reading, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, bye!